Cyber students, parents, and friends. My name is Jane Camp, and I'm the supervisor of student events at PA Cyber. I oversee the Family Link and Club program and plan field trips on the western side of the state. Since we have gone all virtual for our field trips, I really got lonely and missed seeing you and traveling to our field trips and events. So we thought it would be cool to bring our amazing field trip venues to you. I asked Archie, our school mascot, to accompany me today to the Beaver County Humane Society to discover more about these animal-saving institutions. A Humane Society is an organization to help animals in need. If you're joining me today, I bet you feel the same way as I do about animals. I love them all and want to be sure that every animal is kept safe, has shelter, and someone to love them. Let's head on inside to learn more about this Humane Society and how it's a benefit to our community here in Beaver County. Then you will learn how you can benefit the Humane Society in your community. Come along. Hi.
Hi, Jane, Archie. We look forward to showing you around today here at the Beaver County Humane Society. Come on in.
Thanks so much.
Typically, Jane, we're a mask-only facility right now during COVID, but for this interview, let's take our masks off. Fortunately, this room has 100% air exchange, so it's a very safe environment to be in right now.
Awesome. Well, this does seem like a relatively new facility. When did you move up here to this location?
Believe it or not, it's been about 7 years. We moved into this facility in 2013.
Very nice. Well, speaking of COVID, how is the facility functioning during the pandemic?
We are functioning right now by appointment only. So people have to do most of their functions online in the virtual setting, just as many schools are doing as well. So that helps us to get things prepared, and then when a person is ready to bring an animal in or do the adoption, we then invite them by appointment to come in and visit our shelter.
Makes sense. Do the animals stay in their cages all day?
No, they do not. That's a good point, Jane. We actually have beautiful yards outside that our dogs can go out and do what's called a play group. That's very important in sheltering to make sure that they're loved and happy and exercise both minds as well as body. The other thing, we also have a lot of cat colors that come in, and they take our cats, they can take them into rooms here in the shelter, and they can pet them, they can hug them, they can comb them. So every animal does not stay in the shelter environment.
What is your annual budget here at the Beaver County Humane Society?
It takes about $2 million a year to operate this facility. So it's very important for community support. Believe it or not, but of that $2 million, 62% comes from individuals, from people holding events, dog banks and businesses, people making outright donations, either in kind by giving us food and supplies, or donations of money. So it's very important.
Well, how can just the regular person help?
Spread the word is first and foremost. Be an advocate for animal shelters. It's so important that people understand the role of a modern humane society and animal shelter at this time. Donate, hold events. Whatever you can do to help us, we greatly appreciate it.
That's great information. I want to help. I definitely want to help.
Thank you, Jane.
Susan, what kind of medical treatment do the animals receive here?
Well, Jane, animals like Bailey here actually is about to get a vaccination. So we vaccinate all of our animals on intake. We also provide them with things like dewormer, medications if they need it, vet care if they need it, surgeries. We spay and neuter all of our animals before they're adopted. So they get a lot of medical care while they're here.
So, what kind of animals do you receive here at the Humane Society?
We get mostly domestic animals, cats, dogs, but we get things like ferrets, snakes. Rabbits are very popular. Sometimes even rats are very popular as a pet right now.
Oh my. And how many animals do you guys accept?
It's a great question. We take in roughly 4,000 animals a year, and we provide a lot of other important services for community animals, such as spay-neuter services or vaccine clinics.
All right, so I have to ask, are they all strays?
No, they're not all strays, although a large percentage are strays, but sometimes people have to surrender their animals. As much as they love their animals, sometimes they go through hardships, especially at a time like right now with COVID. If they lose their job or they have to move and the apartment building may not take an animal. So sometimes we have to take in animals from owners. So we're here for everybody.
Archie, you have a really good heartbeat.
Good job. Archie, it's so good to hear that you have a clean bill of health. Congratulations. And you know, Jane and Archie, we provide low-cost spay-neuter services for owners of cats, as well as vaccination clinics for cats and dogs that are also low cost. So we would love to have members of the community take advantage of these important services. So thanks again so much for coming out today. We really enjoyed it.
Well, thank you so much for your hospitality. We sure learned a lot and appreciate all you do for the animals of this community.
Well, come out and visit us
We'll be
again.
back.
Bye-bye.